Alright, shalom to the elect. I want to start by giving all the praises, honor, and glory to whom rightfully belongs, which is Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Right, what I said was all the praises, honor, and glory belongs to Yahweh, who was the Heavenly Father, in the name of His Son Yahweh Shai, who was the Messiah, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Alright, and this is this lesson, I'm in the spirit to do a lesson, so, and one of the thoughts that came to mind was that, because as I'm driving around right now, look, man, it's just, looking at all these people out here, the majority of these people are going to die, that's just the truth, and, I was thinking of that, in the fact that ain't nothing good coming to America. America is not going to prosper, and this ain't me just, scriptures do say hate the evil. Okay? This place is horrible. Alright? But, to hell with America, man. Because this place is wicked, it's evil, it's contrary against Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Alright? And so the Lord is going to judge America, man. Alright? Which America in the Bible is known as Babylon the Great. Okay? That's America's biblical name. Babylon the Great. And America also is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Alright? So, and this is like a driving talk lesson. But the scriptures talk about, America, being destroyed by nuclear fire, man. The scriptures do talk about it, okay? And that's just, and the thing is, you hear, we talk about this nuclear missiles and everything, right? But you gotta understand, that's just the icing on the cake, okay? And nuclear missiles. Before that, you're gonna have all hell breaking loose, man. Stuff is, you see it if you can see it. I don't know how the camera is angled, but it's facing the window. Alright, but if you can see it, it's these people, you probably still see wherever you at. There's people, still living their life, able to go to their job and whatnot, get their food and go lay down in the house or whatever, and get comfortable, right? But the thing is, all that's going to come to an end. It's only a matter of time, man. I think about that often, that it's only a matter of time till, life changes abruptly. Let me say it again. It's only a matter of time until life changes abruptly, man. Okay? It's only a matter of time, man. Okay? Because prophecy has to be fulfilled. Okay? It has to be. Alright? That's the only way we're going to get the kingdom. And the kingdom of heaven is a part of prophecy. Alright? Just like it's a part of prophecy for Esau to get his kingdom and rule, right? But it's also a part of prophecy for Jake to get his kingdom and rule, which is going to last forever, right? But a scripture that came to mind regarding these people, when the masses of these people being put down, when all hell break loose, is 2 Ezra 5:1, and roughly paraphrasing it. Right, quoting from it, it says, pretty much, and they that dwell on earth shall be taken in a great number, right? Meaning, the people that dwell on earth, a lot of people going to die. That's basically, what is said. That's what it means. Okay, now basically that's what it means. All right, a lot of people on earth, when all hell breaks loose, is going to be put to death. Okay. The Lord is He's going to bring a lot of calamity and judgment. Okay? So even people we, knew or grew up with, is probably, is more than likely going to be put to death. Jake, grew up with or whatever. Okay? People that from childhood and whatnot. I know some people not to just see it. That the Lord don't want them, they over with. Alright? sometimes you can just see it on people, man. You know? But and the thing is, the man of the Lord is going to be in the midst of this destruction, because it's going to get real chaotic. Sometimes, on the job or whatever, I have to go inside of buildings and whatnot, right? And it just looked like I was in a building today, and I came out of the elevator. I looked like, if any brothers know the game The Last of Us, ever played it, right? A building looked like one of those things that would be in the game, like a building that would have been in the game, Stuff gonna get real chaotic and scary. People gonna be crying and all of this, you know. I ain't even mentioned the women yet, okay? But this is what's coming, okay, upon the world. All right, it's chaos coming on the world. That is that pale horse in Revelation 6 and 8. It said, roughly paraphrasing, a pale horse, and his rider that sat on him was named Death. I'm roughly paraphrasing, just blocking, but it pretty much said, that rider that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him, right? Because that's what's coming to the world, all right? Straight calamities, right? Just straight destruction, man. And the thing is, right? These people don't know what exactly is going to happen. Some people think the world going to blow up. And the thing is, at least we have, and it's true, at least we have the comfort of knowing what's going to happen. You brothers, we have the comfort, all praises to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, all right, that we have the comfort of knowing what's going to happen in these last days. We know what's going to happen. We know the future, basically. Okay? Because the Lord has revealed it to us. If you are able to understand this truth and these prophecies, all right, the correct doctrine, then you basically know about the future, man. What's to come. Because the world moves according to the future. The world moves according to the prophecies of the Lord, all right? The Lord is the one that's in control, right? Isaiah 45 and 7. I'm from the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things. See? So the Lord is the one that controls the good times and the bad times. Ecclesiastes 3 says there's a time and a purpose for everything under the heaven, all right? Roughly paraphrasing it, right? So the Lord is the one that's in control. The Lord is all powerful, right? So and the Lord said he don't lie. Okay? And the scriptures say, none of these shall fail, meaning none of the prophecy in the scriptures is going to fail, meaning they all going to happen, right? So therefore, the prophecies of the scriptures have to come to pass. Okay, and some have already, and some have yet to be. And we really waiting on some major prophecies to happen. These last few prophecies, man, going to shake the world. Okay? All hell breaking loose, the MOTB. All right, when that's made mandatory, which is the hour of temptation. All right, the hour of temptation, man. Because when this devil, this so-called white man, when he makes that the MOTB, the charagma. All right, you should know what that is by now. All right, but when he makes that mandatory, when he mandates it, all right, and where that prophecy, Revelation 13 and 16. comes to pass, right? Where it says, roughly paraphrasing, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And pretty much after the next verse, roughly paraphrasing it, all right, it says, pretty much, no man could buy or sell save he that had the mark and the name of the beast and the number of his name, right? So without that charagma, you ain't going to be able to buy anything or sell anything, and that's what society is headed to, okay? And that prophecy, when that happens, that's going to shake up the world, man. Hey, when you look up that word, our temptation in Revelation 3 and 10 and go into some of the Strongs, you know, it Salaki, you know, when you look up that word, temptation, and it goes into a lot of the Strongs, you know, when you go into the etymology of it, man, you know, it goes into meaning a trial by piercing. Okay, so we know that this our temptation has to do with this MOTB. Okay, has to do with the Karagma, right? That is when it's mandated. Okay, you know, but that, all right. What else? You know, World War III. Okay, because everybody knows about World War III. At least most people do. Okay, that's a major prophecy. Yahweh Shai is going to return in the midst of World War III. Okay, he's coming back in the middle of World War III, man. All right, and that's that. And we're waiting on his return. That's another prophecy. So the Lord is going to shake up the world, man. Okay, you know. So this world is headed towards some very very exciting times, man. All right, you know. My mind is just paying attention to the road. But yeah, man, this place gotta go. All right, and we all for it. All right, us believers, of this truth, of the and of the correct doctrine, the doctrine that GMS teaches, we all for it, man. All right, because we understand that this place has to go in order for things to get better. Listen, right? I know we say, but things are going to get worse before they get better. But also, too, things have to get worse to get better. Okay? But Yahweh Shai, all right, I'm speaking up because of this thing in the back, making this noise. All right, because Yahweh Shai is going to bring everlasting peace on the earth. All right, after he establishes the kingdom, sets up righteousness, all right, he's going to bring peace on the earth. Okay? And he's bringing righteousness, 2 Peter 3 and 13, right? So in order for things to get better and peaceful, right? Because that's all they crying about over there in the Middle East as well, right? They want ceasefire, but that's not of the Lord's will, all right? Just yet. Proverbs 21 and 1, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. He turneth it whithersoever, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. Okay, so the Lord is in control of the minds of these rulers, man, on the earth. Okay, he's in control of them. He's in control of their mind, their plans, what their thoughts are going to be. And guess what? Rulers, their decisions affect the people. Okay, so the Lord is the one that's in control. So if he doesn't want it to go down, then it ain't gonna go down. If he doesn't want a ceasefire, then ain't gonna be no ceasefire, man. A lot for this noise, man. It's a lot, right? Okay, that's just the truth of the matter, right? Only in the kingdom. So we need these things to happen. But these people out here, man, they deserve to go. They deserve it. They deserve every bit and piece, all right, of the hell that's coming to them. They deserve all of it. All right, they gotta have all of it. Not a little bit, all of it, man. They gotta have every last bit. These mother effers out here are wicked, man. All right, you got women, I don't even want to talk about that, but we all know how wicked women can be, all right? We all know that, all right? But aside from that, just people collectively, right? Whether it be Israelites, whether it be heathens, all right? The people of this world are just straight wicked, man. You know, you ask them anything about it. You see people doing those like little those these content creators or whatever. They go out in public and they make videos on testing people, asking them questions and stuff. You know, I think one person asked them, quote me something from the Bible, or where can you find this in the Bible, etc., etc. And I don't think anybody could really give an answer. You know, this world is just so against the Lord. They don't care about the Lord, nothing He says. You know, so the Lord is right in bringing judgment. He's right in doing what He's going to do. Okay, one day is going to happen, man. One day, Lord willing, soon, all hell is going to break loose. All right, and when it happens, you won't, I believe, well, I'm saying his brothers say, you know, I don't remember who exactly said it, but when it happens, you won't have to question, are you in Jacob's trouble? You're going to know it. All right, you won't have to question it. You know, and I just hope, man, you know, I hope the Lord, you know, accepts all of our works that we, you know, put in, so you know he can protect us in the last days, man. All right, especially when all hell breaks loose and most importantly delivers us. You know, and if that happens, only then, once we're on a chariot, only then can we say we're of the elect. Okay, until then, you don't know. All right, but only then, when we're on the chariot, can we really say that we're the elect. Right? You know. And it has to be like that, man. Because if you knew you were the elect and you were going to get delivered no matter what, then you wouldn't do nothing for the Lord. You would just be sitting around. You would do anything you want to do. Here it is. The elect is going to have protection in the last days. They're going to get fed. They're going to do all these things, right? They're going to have spiritual power. You know, some brothers, all right. At the end, they're going to be delivered. They're going to be on a chariot in the end, right? So if you knew that, you mean to tell me you would go out on the highways and hedges and deal with people? You would go and, you know, you would be pushing as hard as you do now? No, you wouldn't, okay? So you should understand why it has to be like that. Only then are we going to, on a chariot, all right, when we know we're the elect. When that time of deliverance comes, if you get beamed up, then you can say that you're of the elect. If you don't, then that's the way it was just meant to be, you know? But to those who it applies to, at least you're an Israelite. You say that, you know. The Lord have mercy with that, man. That the 2/3 will come back in the kingdom. All right, but look, man. That's just the name of it, man. You know, look. Chaos is coming. A lot of people are going to die, man. They're going to get deleted. You know, the Lord is going to delete them. Okay, He has the ultimate keyboard. He's in control. Okay? Hey, Ezekiel 7:3. All right, regarding Jake, you know, Ezekiel 7:3, the Lord is going to judge Jake for all the wickedness they do. So think about it. All the times we've been out there on the highways and hedges, you know, and prophesying and teaching and telling Jake to get right, and they don't want to listen, and then they keep on doing the same wickedness. Like, you know, you can tell a nigga to stop eating pork, and he like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. And then he go home, or he might, just because he's so goddamn wicked and stubborn, after he leaves, you know, you trying to tell him to stop, he might just go to the store purposely. It might not have been a part of his, you know, daily nigga routine, but he might have went, you know, he might go to the store just to get some pork and eat it. You know, you damn near can't tell a Christian to put pork down. I'm gonna say at least the Israelite Christian. You know, a Jake that's in the Christianity. Maybe these other nations will listen, but not Jake, man. Okay, not Jake, man. You know. Just, man, yo. So when the know, and the thing is, the men of the Lord, they're gonna be laughing at these different punishments and deaths out here that happen to people. That's in the book of Job. Job, the 5th chapter, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. Hey, back during 2020, you know, that stuff was chaos was going on to people. I was laughing. I was laughing at people, man. You know, it was funny as hell. All right, it was funny as shit. Like watching these people, you know, get all chaotic and nervous. You know, it was you know, at that time I used to work in a supermarket. People was fighting over tissue and all that. I was laughing at motherfuckers, man. You know, I was laughing. Seeing people rush to go break them up. Now I didn't see the fight myself, but you know, people was rushing to run over there. The store employees, it was just, you know, it was a fun time, man, to see these people, everybody having fear on their face. You know, it was a good time. You know, we was hoping and praying that was the time the Lord was gonna, you know, take this place out. It really felt like it, but you know, not yet. As the scriptures say, man, you know, the vision is yet for an appointed time. See, you got to be patient. That's why at the end of that same verse, it says, "Though it tarry, wait for it." You know, because it will surely come. It shall not tarry. So meanwhile, while we in this captivity, you know, we don't know how long we're going to be here. Okay, you don't know, but we know it ain't going to be too much longer. Okay, as Apostle Tahar has said, you know, deliverance, you know, or you know, pretty much the end of the end. All right, we'll pretty much be here, you know, in months, Lord willing. So whether it be 36 months, however long, however many months, it's in months, man. All right, you know, you get vexed. Believe you me, man, I get vexed all goddamn day around these people. Even when I'm not at work, I get vexed. That's hell, man. Ain't no way you can tell me we ain't in hell. All right, when you vex, then every day, you know, some days be lighter than others, man. You know, you have a peaceful day. You know, you might go to the park or something, you know, or you might just chill in the house, turn some nice music on or whatnot. All right, or just relax, right? Do a lesson with some nice music or whatever, or get up with a brother, etc. Okay, but you know, most of the times we vexed. Okay, most of the time we're vexed. You know, but see, you gotta expect to be vexed, because you get, you know, and you can't crash out. All right, so you gotta really be patient, right? You know, you gotta really be patient, man, and the Lord will balance it out for you. You know, like I said, sometimes he'll give you those happy days, and sometimes he'll give you the ultimate combo, Mortal Kombat vexation days, man. All right, you know, you got hell, you know, you catching a whole lot of hell, whatnot, maybe, you know, possibly. Okay, etc. So, you know, but good news is we know this place is going to end. And meanwhile, you know, I'll be thinking about this as well. You know, meanwhile, man, while, you know, we still waiting to get out of here, you know, we look, that gives you more time to know the scriptures, because when all hell break loose, you're gonna have to rely on what you learn. So the time we do got left here, you know, you can learn the scriptures, man. You know, you can read the books in the Bible, get the understanding and breakdowns, because they out there. The famine of the word hasn't officially hit in yet. All right, you know, so you know, you can put, you know, it's time to put up them works, you know, those good works, store up good works, etc. You know, better ourselves, all of that. So. And the scriptures say in Sirach 38 and 24, the wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure. Meaning what? The wisdom a learned man has, he gets during his free time, his downtime, man. You know, when he has opportunity of leisure. Okay? You know? So as he studies in that time, you know, he gets his wisdom, knowledge, understanding. He'll go into breakdowns, go over scriptures. So use this time, you know, wisely, man. 'Cause nevertheless, time is short. Okay, so you know, that's pretty much it. You know, really like a flowing in the spirit type of lesson. All right, you know, I ain't gonna drag it out anymore. But with that, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, every well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Shalom to the elect.